my point is, this thing has its own, it is a complex that will not cede its own power. And I think it is to the detriment of governance and good candidates.
Well, I'll take this opportunity to make clear. I volunteered for Kamala Harris's campaign and had no win bonus. Okay.
Tell it to Congress, Plouffe.
Yeah, John, I will say this. This is actually more about people who've won office than campaigns. And this is not just about consultants. I do think where the caution has hurt us is, like, we are not as comfortable as we need to be about executing all the levers to gain power, maintain it, and use it. Okay. So even after last night, you're seeing some state legislators in states, Democrats, saying, oh, we don't need to change our lines to respond to what the Republicans are doing because, look, we're going to have a great year next year. Like, we have to gain every House seat we can. By the way, that's not popular with the general electorate necessarily, but it's what's required structurally to make sure we win the House back. Like every state, Illinois, Virginia, Maryland, everyone where there's a potential to win 1, 2, 3 more House seats, we have to do it because the Republicans aren't going to get let up. Some of the things around Supreme Court reform and other challenges that I think don't necessarily poll well, but at the end of the day, I think we're required to make the progress we need as a country. So I think that's where some of the caution comes in when we acquire power. And I think that's much to our detriment. And I think we have to change the way we think about it, which is, we need a lot more Bobby Kennedy in the party than Teddy Kennedy in the party, which is we just need a ruthless MFer who understands none of it matters, no matter how good your ideas are, and no matter how strong your values are, if you don't win. Because it's worthless if you don't have the power, and for the time you have it, you're trying to deliver for the American people. So I just think that's a place where we have definitely, if not failed, been far from ideal. I don't know what you think, Chris.
Well, to John's point, I think the Trump example is so illuminating, right? Mm-hmm. Because at one level, like, I have these moments where they're like, he does something and I feel like a little bit of like an illicit thrill. Where it's like
10% of intel. I like it.
Like, I guess you can just do that. Like, and here's what I would say. I think you're identifying something absolutely true in the culture of Democratic Party politics, which I know better than the culture of Republican Party politics, which is a kind of lawyer brain. And two things I think I take away from Trump, right? One is, oh my God, you need lawyers and you need people that respect the law. And it's crazy to have this like bulldozer approach.